Oh my god, guess what? I'm gonna listen to the interview. It's time to react to some shit, you know? Thanks to Morticia, who, like, fucking put it all together. Let me see. Let me see. Present. Share screen. What's interview? What's up? Oh, hold the fuck. Hold up. Share screen. I'm gonna react to it. I haven't even seen it. Alright, so here we go. React to this stupid ass interview. To this illegally played interview. Here we go.
He constantly tries to challenge about religion because he says he does not believe in.
I've never been a bully, and I've never been a bully, and I'm the person that will stick up.
Okay, why is this cut off right there? Oh, right, because Isaac has, like, I don't know, like a couple of versions. Let's go! Woo! So, unfortunately, I'm sober for this, you know. So, okay, let's see. Let's react to it. So far, my mom's like, she's never been a bully. She's not a bully. She always stuck up for people who are being bullied.
For people being bullied.
I don't know. I mean, narcissism is a double-edged sword. So I don't know. I mean, it's really weird. I mean, huh, I don't know. Was I bullied? Yeah, I was kind of bullied by her. But I mean, in general, let's see what she's talking about.
And I'm only 135 feet tall, So I had to throw my weight around and speak my voice. So yes, um, I taught him to stick up for yourself and don't start and don't pick on people. And so
Oh yeah, it's referring to. I guess the first time you called her it was because of the fucking uh the fucking interview. No, of the fucking because of the I did something. I was trolling him because of the whole Michael Green shit and stuff.
I come, and another thing, you lash out at people that are hurting you, not innocent other people, just for the hell of it because you think you can, because it's not right. So I apologize for that. And me and my daughter did speak with him already. We all live far apart, and that's what we're going to try to do to all live close together in the same um, um, city, a county at least, because he has too much time on his hands. When I told him he should just be, you know, uh, studying Danish.
Why does this sound so bad? Why does it sound so bad, Artisha? Jesus.
All of it because you think you can, because it's not right. So
Let's caption this shit. Fuck it.
I apologize for that. And me and my daughter did speak with him already. We all live far apart.
Me and my daughter just speak with them already. We all live far
And
apart.
that's what we're going to try to do to all live close together in the same um, um, city, a county at least, because
Yeah, but I mean,
he has too much
because he has too much
time on his
time.
hands. When I
No, I don't.
I told him he should just be, studying Danish studies and not be on Facebook fooling around and stuff like that, unless it's positive, good thing. So I'm sorry, he's just laughing out, at the wrong people. But he says, you guys mess with each other all this time, and because I know, he is looking for a friend, but he doesn't want to have kids. He doesn't want to get married because of the.
Jesus. Oh God. He doesn't want to have kids. He doesn't want to get married. I mean, I do want to get married. I mean, I do want to have kids, but just I don't want to adopt. I mean, I'll have to adopt.
Way the world is, you know, not just the people around
No, the world is part of the reason too, but I mean, you know, you know.
him or who he associates with. Um, but I tell him, this needs to stop because police are going to get involved. Agencies are going to.
Police are not going to get involved. They're not. I mean, unless. But I mean, I see your point. I mean, unfortunately, Isaac's still like fucking trying to call my sister and tell her hi every so often. So yeah, this shit's kind of embarrassing. And plus, he has the other part of the interview, and like, holy fuck, you send her like whatever he wants, basically. If I don't know, it's a bit.
get involved, and he has to have to deal with those consequences.
Well, they are involved.
But
Okay.
So the police are involved as of today. They said that they.
no, they're not. The police have not been involved for sure. They still put this. Wow, what are you trying to scare my mom for? With the police are involved? Like, no, they're not. They're just. I mean, they've been called. Well, I mean, they've been contacted, but they're just saying stay off of the internet. And so what are you being all dramatic for? Like, my apartment didn't call the police yet. You know, she, the other manager could have personally went to the police and asked questions and shit. I don't know, but of course that wasn't revealed to me because
They took the incident report, they gave them the report number. They said they were going to go make contact with them.
huh, they're gonna go make contact with them. Oh, what's the incident report? What the report number? Huh. Guess I could go back to Whittier and see that report that he's talking about here. Hold on.
Agencies are going to get involved, and he has to have to deal with those consequences.
Well, they are involved.
Okay.
So the police are involved as of today. They said that they took the incident report, they gave them the report number. They said they were going to go make contact with them. I also spoke to his property manager. She requested all of the videos of the drug streams and everything he was doing.
Drug streams. Drug streams. Whoa. Drug streams. I thought it was just what the fuck? Drug streams? Drug streams, Isaac. Really? What? That's one thing you never said. I was drinking one time, but now I'm doing drugs. What the fuck? Drug streams. Shit. And if I was drug streams, what about your ass doing weed streams, huh? That's drug streams. You're always on weed. You're always talking about being on weed. You're always vaping and shit. Someone talk about me doing drug streams. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
That was sent to her email address.
Email address.
And she said that she was immediately going to meet with him about it because she said that they do have guidelines that need to be followed with the people that do live there. So I sent her everything. I even sent her the call records. So he was calling me nonstop. He was calling a woman nonstop. It's like
I was calling you because yeah, I was calling you to try to work the shit out, but you didn't want to communicate. You didn't see any reason. Yeah, see, I only hounded her a little bit for one fucking night. After that, we were getting along a little bit. I told her I was sorry, but then you kind of pounded me on Facebook, and then telling her, "Oh, see, she doesn't care," and this and that. And you're Facebooking me, and then you're kind of fucking with my head a little bit, back and forth. Facebook messaging me, Facebook messaging her. I mean, but you know,
I think what's causing it now, because he actually was. So for the past about 8 to 9 months, he was actually a supporter. So he went from harassing me to kind of liking me. I guess you could say.
harassing me to kind of liking you. Well, yeah, it was kind of a supporter. And I mean, again, I mean, Nikki did kind of like expose like that you weren't that bad or whatever. And then, like, not only that, she admitted that she cut your cheek open and shit like that. And she didn't really have much negative things to say about you. She just took all ownership. And this was Give and Take Back's interview with her. She basically took ownership. I was being a bad mom. I did this, I did that. And as far as, I mean, as far as Isaac exposing these people, as far as, no, as far as being mad at Charlie, come to find out that Charlie had Lady BSC basically do all this shit to Isaac and like fucking dox him and shit like that. And not only that, like other people too. So it's like these people were showing to be nastier than he was. So he just, I mean, the whole fucking Morticia calling the CPS thing on, so of course Isaac's gonna basically hit them back. I mean, but I mean, okay, was it right? I got my manager called because of Lady VSC. No, it wasn't. But what does that say? I got fucked over because of a girl. He, because of VSC, was trying to impress VSC. So what does that tell you there? That basically, he was trying to because he was dating VSC at the time. So I guess. And like I said, I mean, I already knew VSC was like in love with Isaac, and like hell, I was trying to ship them both together. And so I mean, like, I wasn't even into her. I was dating Nikki Flock at the time.
Yeah.
And we were cool. Well, there's a woman in the community. Her name is Angel,
Lady BSC.
and he has completely fallen in love with this woman.
No. That never happened. Oh my god, I wasn't in love with her. You're the one. I wasn't. I was dating Nikki Flock. So what the fuck?
Obsessive point.
I was obsessive for one fucking day, but instead of talking to me, I was obsessive for one fucking night because again, you were doing interviews with my family, and and I didn't know that your aunt or something passed away, so I was like trying to get to BSC too because I was going through shit, and she was supposed to be my friend, but but she'd rather be there for Isaac. So I should have backed off. I agreed. I should have just chilled, but I was too in my feelings, because whatever. But it's whatever, you know. Uh, Isaac needs a following more than me, so it's cool.
Well, that woman actually likes me, and that's where the issues start.
Okay.
So that's kind of why it kind of.
No, our issues never started because you liked BSC. Once again, I was shipping you both together. We were talking about both of you being together. So I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Over again, because he's mad at her for liking me. He's mad at me because she likes me.
No, that was never what happened. But nice playing that narrative.
And he's been harassing her. He's harassing me.
I was harassing and calling for one night because that was the night you were like showing off interviews with my mom and stuff. So I mean, Yeah.
Called her nonstop last night. I'm talking like 10, 15 calls in a row. Same with me. Um,
But yeah, I was calling you, but you wouldn't communicate. I was trying to talk to you, but it's like, you only basically you pay close attention when you want to ask somebody, but other than that, it's like you're nowhere to be found. You're more evasive than usual. All that other stuff.
there's another girl that actually does like him that lives somewhat close to him
Uh-huh.
who has been it's like they talk you know and she
Mm-hmm.
wants to see him and they want she wants to meet him and they've talked about meeting up, but then he kind of pushes her away because he's in love with another woman who
No, no, no. I
doesn't
pushed
view
her
him
away
differently
at
at all.
first.
Yeah.
Shush. I pushed her away at first because I thought she was just trolling me. No, women don't really come on to me that strongly and that powerfully. So, so I was like, "What is this?" And then so eventually we talked about it, and then I started trusting her. So that's what happened there. Because I started, trusting her, she started trusting me, and so that was that. You know, but then we broke up like a couple of months later because she wanted somebody she could go meet. I mean, she could go meet me, but I was too far, and it was just not a fit for her. We had different philosophies, so yeah, it didn't work out. That's
um and it's just because, so now it's like almost like we're at the stage of obsession. He is just completely
obsession because you were on my ass. Obsession because you were exposing me. Obsession because you were like doing your chess game antics you do to your victims when people are against you and shit. Good to know. Oh my god.
obsessed. He's completely engulfed in this false reality that he's created online that really doesn't exist in the real world, you
Oh,
know, and it's just a constant, But with me and him, the past 8 months, it's almost like he stopped harassing me, but he was still harassing other people. You know what I mean? So it's like almost like he turned his attention to other people to harass. Like I had no.
Huh? Who else does that? I mean, to be fair, they have to start with you first, and then it's game on. But I mean, you know, like I said, I don't harass because I like somebody. I know when to back off. I know when to go away. I know when no is no. So that's never been my problem.
So I had no idea about the artificial leg. Like I knew about his hand.
yeah.
Obviously because he's on the live stream and people have viewed it,
Uh-huh.
and I knew about that. We've seen him get up out of the chair and walk away, and kind of was like, wait a minute, why is he limping? You know what I mean? And then we've asked him. He's just been like,
Limping, Jesus. Oh, hmm. Yeah. Well, people are always gonna tell that over a fake leg. Unfortunately.
oh, I don't know. Don't worry about it. So what you said made sense. That
Okay.
he has an artificial leg.
And
Um,
that's kind of you know, maybe he didn't want to meet that girl that you said is liking him. He did tell my daughter and I about her. He says that she's in her 30s and that she has kids and she wants a relationship, but he says he's not ready for that. He doesn't want that. But he didn't say anything about the girl you're talking about. And of course, he's going to keep that from us. And he might be embarrassed because, his hands, his.
God. No, I didn't tell you about the other girl because I wasn't in a relationship with her. She was a friend. And like, I mean, yeah. So, and that's the only reason. Other than that, I don't really. lay out my business out there that much because y'all don't need to know my business. And
his his legs, he wears glasses, he wears hearing aids. He just had a surgery last month.
damn, well, they're really laying this thick on all this shit. All right, Jesus.
Where he was having trouble eating and drinking. We noticed he's never been fat, but we noticed he had lost some weight, and because we don't see him a lot of the time, because we all have busy lives and work and live far away, and so when
I don't know why you can just hang up. Why are you having this fucking? Oh, God, this is retarded. Could I just hung up, you know?
we saw him, we were surprised how much
Oh well, it's here.
weight he lost. He was having trouble eating and drinking.
Yeah, because Gert's a bitch, and it sucks to have that kind of thing wrong with your stomach.
Uh, so they had to do a surgery. So a 3-hour surgery became a 7-hour surgery, and instead of doing a tubing and going through his throat, they had to cut up his chest.
You told him that? Why? Oh my God.
And so he was in the hospital for a while. He got out. So um, I was actually telling my daughter, I'm
Violating.
surprised, you know, the way he is, because that's not how we are, but he's lashing out. And my son is delayed, in his what do you call uh the well, he's barely going through his teens. While he has been going through
Chance?
his
What the fuck?
teens, he's
I'm delayed.
behind
I'm
in his
going through.
miles.
Oh my God. Jesus.
So he spent most of his life in hospitals. Asthma, bronchitis. He barely stopped going when he was in his 20s.
God, did you get my social security number too? Jesus, mother. Really bad person to say all this shit too, but go on.
Being hospitalized for breathing, which would turn into pneumonia and bronchitis.
Hmm.
So he's come a long way. So, he has some very good things about him and some very off the wall, crazy stuff, you know.
Yeah, just like some other people in our family, they have some crazy off the wall stuff to them.
And so, police can get involved, social service can get involved. Where he lives, I'm
Why is the phone beeping? Jesus, I was texting you, Isaac. Okay.
I'm I'm not even on his emergency card, and that's a big mistake that they're making because I'm
No, I don't think it is. I mean, you got your own shit to deal with. You got your own shit to do. Like, I mean, you've been taking care of me, like, what, till I was like 18, 19? So now it's time to fly. But I mean, yeah, I do need an emergency contact, but you not having a place, and and plus you having your own issues and stuff going on at the time, I can't make you my contact. Plus, you live far away. Plus, you didn't have a car and all that stuff. So it's like, not feasible.
one person that he does listen to, and that's why he's manipulated because I was his uh, both guardian parent, both parents, and
Yeah, you're pretty manipulative with me too. So like double edged sword. They the place I was at, they basically said, you need to take control of your own stuff. You need to pay your own bills, and like, so in order to do that, you need to cut that umbilical cord from your mom a little bit more. So that's what I had to do. And I had to do that because you need to focus on your stuff. I need to focus on my stuff. And I really know that you really, really need to focus on your stuff because you have a lot of stuff going on and you need to take care of your health and you need to take care of your finances and your bills and like court stuff and everything. And I know that you really can't deal with that when you're dealing with me. So that's why I'm taking on the burden of my own problems because that's what I need to be doing. That's what I need to be doing as a son. That's what I need to be doing as a citizen. That's what I need to be doing as, basically me. As, I mean, my sister did it. And look at her. She has a family of her own and she has, you know, who are going through adulthood. And I mean, it's like, I need to get on that level. That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't. But I mean, and plus, again, I mean, I had to take control over my life in order to even live over the place I was prior, and because that would make things more messy. So that's what I did. That's why I moved out, and I wish we could have got that along better, but I mean, that didn't. It was just you have your ways and I have my ways, and I mean, it's complicated a little bit. I really don't want to, I mean, like your ways are like, the way you have your stuff and the way you can be a little bit controlling and stuff. It's just it didn't work out for me, and the way you, well, it's like, I mean, it just we intersected and it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy.
The shopkeeper. So now that he's in his age, I can't even be on his emergency call where he.
Jesus Christ. Oh, so you guys can watch my fucking interview with Isaac, but you can't watch me interviewing the interview? Shit. And y'all wonder why you don't fucking understand me, but I'll go on.
Lives. And that's where I told the property man, you're making a big mistake and not having me on his, uh, you know, paperwork, the agencies and stuff.
Plus, my, that's my cousins and siblings and stuff. They do a pretty good job of having me as their emergency contact, though. So it's all good. That's good.
So, so that's why, I even tell him, we could get uh, an apartment. You get
Let me try to get people in here. Jesus. God. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, God. This is so violating. Okay, where's the fucking. Hold up. How come it doesn't say the video? My video. Where's my fucking live? I should. What the fuck? I should be alive right now. There we go. My live. Sure. Reacting to. Reacting to my own interview with Isaac. Here we go.
your own apartment, but in the same facility, the same building, you know, because of he could get into an elderly that also takes disability, and he doesn't want that. I said, you know, I'm not gonna treat you like a kid no more. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
How? Okay, okay, that's a good one, Mom. That's a good one. That's funny. Woo! Man, the pain to be the youngest. Not only the youngest, the disabled youngest child that the parent feels that they're on their lap because they did something wrong and shit, and like Jesus. I mean, I mean, I'm always gonna be her son, and she's always gonna treat me accordingly, which is true. But I mean, there's a level of respect you gotta give. A level of respect, a level of letting your kid grow up and stuff. And I never really, I mean, you're doing it now, but been doing a much better job of it. And I haven't been trying to engage you and arguing, and I haven't been able to argue at all with you at all because it's not really, it's not. I mean, I still have my issues with you, but it's not. I guess it's not a big deal right now. And I'm just trying to enjoy you while I can and trying to help you out. But you can be stubborn too. So that's a double edged sword, Mom.
But I will, I mean, he doesn't even let me know about his appointments or hospitals. I really found out at the last minute. He was
Because again. That's my problem. That's my burden to bear. You've already did enough. Now you could go help out my big. Now you could go help out big sister. Now you could go work out your problems. Get a car. Maybe like get a job and get that other stuff. Yeah. That's what that was. And it's like you still want to hang on. I don't know. Maybe it's. I know what it is, but it's just so iffy. I mean, it's. I mean, yeah, we wouldn't do good together. Living together. I mean, uh, not yet, anyways.
going to have surgery done, you know. And so he's just lashing out and doing
So what the fuck drugs that what drugs videos did I make? I still don't know what the fuck that is.
dumb stuff.
Yeah, I guess I am blasting out because people just try to walk over me. People don't fucking understand. People just well, I don't know. I guess really I should never have even started in this community talking shit and I don't know. I like doing like talking about the AGP community and stuff. But I'm here, I did it, and now here's the repercussions of that bullshit.
It's just so crazy. But he did tell me that he was going to stop, that the police are getting involved. And I said, well, if
That the police aren't getting involved. Again, they haven't got involved. I was gonna stop. I mean, it's a hard thing to stop, especially when people are putting out interviews of you every so often and still talking to you about bullshit and stuff. It's hard to stop. It's hard to get out of. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. You know, I mean, it's not easy to get out of.
he's going to act like an idiot and a crazy fool and you want to go to jail, if you're not happy with your life right now, I mean, but the sky's the limit. It's up to you. But if you want to do all this stupid shit and say this shit and treat people like that, it's not right. I,
Yeah, there's a lot more to it. I mean, well, the shit I do is mild compared to the bullshit other people do. It's mild, okay?
I didn't know, I'm very surprised that he's making fun of this woman that got her leg amputated.
Wait, I'm making what? I'm very surprised that he's making fun of this woman that got her.
See, he's had
What? I'm making fun of this woman that what?
life right now. I mean, but the sky's the limit. It's up to you. But if you want to do all this stupid shit and say this shit and treat people like that, it's not right. I didn't know. I'm very surprised that he's making fun of this woman that got her leg amputated. See, he's had 30 some years to deal with his amputation.
I'm making fun of. Oh, he's talking about Tina. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm making fun of Tina. Oh, yeah, you guys have to hear this shit.
You know, and he's just lashing out.
Yeah, I'm making fun of Tina. I'm talking about her dad, and that her dad was like, you know what? I'm doing all of that shit. I'm trying to get Tina exposed for uh for fucking losing her place. I was trying to get Tina uh calling Tina's doctors. Yeah, really. Like really? I'm picking on Tina. Jesus. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's lashing out because a lot of it is just physical. Thank God it's not just mental. Only the craziness that
Thank you. It's just physical, not mental. Thank you.
he brings upon himself, but
Unfortunately, I bring it upon myself. Yes.
mentally he's fine. But um, he just lashing out. I mean, he didn't even want a cosmetic glove when he was growing up. I said, John, you want a girlfriend? You want to get married? His little name's Johnny Angel. So you need to get a
Oh,
glove.
dude, thanks for doxing me. Jesus, now I can't use
You let the people get to know you and like you. Not
a glove. I mean, no, no, no. Women, I'm gonna be honest and just like, if women could deal with my shit, they can. I have to talk about it. Like, fuck. I mean, I have to talk about it in all aspects. So it's like, I might as well. I mean, it's just. And it's not even comfortable wearing a glove. I need to fucking move around and do shit. It just gets in the way, so there's no glove that appropriately that I could use. Okay.
not be scared of you because you're a hand. When I was pregnant,
Oh God.
I was learning sign language. Little did I know God was preparing me because he did come out partially sighted and needs to wear hearing aids. And
God was preparing you. Jesus Christ. That's the kind of talk I'm talking about. It's not good. Jesus.
so I needed to know sign language. So his hand comes out saying, I love you in sign language.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, for him to make fun of this woman that it just happened to her, and he's had years and years.
That just happened to her. Okay, I never made fun of Tina for having an amputated leg. Okay, you did that. I did it. What? Oh my god! You live streamed it. You said congratulations. You laughed at it with Larry about her losing her leg. I never made fun of her for losing her leg, ever. I mean, I did when she popped off a few times when she popped off about my leg, you know, but that was a while ago, like on Frank's panel and stuff.
Just to deal with this. I mean, every year, he even has trimming of the spine, scoliosis, and that's why he had to have that 7 hour surgery because they couldn't do actual easy surgery for him.
Jesus, that was really exposing me. Hey, Russell, what's up? Oh, God. What do you want, dude? I'm busy right here. I will have you hit yourself again. Oh man. Oh, that. Fuck. Oh, there it is.
because he has scoliosis of the spine, and he won't get that done because there's 50-50 chance he could end up in the
Yes, there's a 50-50 chance I'm going to end up in
wheelchair
the
forever.
wheelchair.
Now he hates wheelchairs. Every year he would get a new leg. This started when he was 3 years old. He would get a new leg and have to
I don't hate wheelchairs. It's just that I need to walk. It's easier to get around. I need to practice with that shit. So I mean, I don't hate wheelchairs. It's just more mobile to walk around with on the leg that I have.
be in the wheelchair. So that's one reason why he doesn't want um, the surgery. And it's 50-50 chance, he'd be in the wheelchair. But also there's 100% chance that he's going to die because the ribs are going into his heart. But he still doesn't want to have that surgery.
There's 100% chance that the ribs are gonna go into the heart. Yes, there's 100%. There's a huh. No, I don't think. Well, I mean, my spine stopped curving, so I'm not going through that shit. Here, I'll let you guys listen to it again. Though you can find this on Morticia's stream. I try to get my own copy, but and I said that I don't mind the whole thing going out, but somebody wants to keep that as power over as a power token over me. So that one worked out. Promise you what? Promise you what? Russell life. What? Promise you what? All right.
Wheelchair forever. Now he hates wheelchairs. Every year he would get a new leg. This started when he was 3 years old. He would get a new leg and have to be in the wheelchair. So that's one reason why he doesn't want the surgery. And it's 50-50 chance, he'd be in the wheelchair. But also there's 100% chance that he's going to die because the ribs are going into his heart.
But there's 100% chance he's gonna die because of ribs. So I guess she still thinks that because of my scoliosis, my my ribs are gonna go into my heart, which I guess it could happen. But my spine stopped curving. I mean, I haven't had a surgery. I mean, I haven't had an X-ray since. I probably should get that going. I mean, I probably should get an X-ray to check it out. Again, the outcome looks iffy as fuck.
But he still doesn't want to have that surgery. Now he's only like 5'10", 5'11". He'd be
Jesus, what? You're telling on my height too? Holy fuck!
6 feet or
But
taller
his ribs are going into where you said?
into his heart.
Oh wow.
My spine formation is an S, so therefore, the ribs are well. There's no way if they could go into my I like so far everything's been still since last I had X-ray, which was like a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. I should get another X-ray, but it's not going into my heart. I would be feeling it by now. I would be feeling pain in my chest. I would be feeling the ribs crashing into my body. So that's not really true. So I mean, she hasn't seen my X-rays, so she doesn't know. But she's just going by what generally knows. She knows about scoliosis. So she's just going by that stuff.
Yeah. So I think he's lashing out because he's upset, he's angry, but he doesn't realize, you guys are still young. You really don't grow up until you're after in your 40s. So, you know, it's kind of like it's not real. Life is not real for him right now because he doesn't have, I never really had like a normal, uh, normal life. He's got the upbringing and friends and family and support, but he pushes us away.
It's still not true. I've always, I don't push you all away. I try to talk to my cousins. I try to talk to my siblings about what I have stuff with, but it's like they're so busy with their life and stuff. But just because I don't want you, just because I don't. Plus, again, you're busy. A lot of my other cousins haven't been asking to go to my medical stuff, but they were involved when it came to my surgery, when it came to like appointments adding up to that. Yeah, some of them were involved, but you know, other than that, that doesn't mean I'm pushing you guys away or my family away. It just means that I just know that the gravity of the stuff that I have wrong with me, I'm just taking care of it because that's what we need to do. That's what I needed to do to be a man, to be my own person, to be a productive member of society. But I guess you could argue this being online is even being a productive member of society, given the toxic formula of it all.
you know, and a lot of it is, because what he deals with and what he has to deal with. So,
He
like
does
I
the
said,
same to us when we try to give him advice. Like I've told him, and even like right now, the girl that he was talking about that does like him.
No. You told me. Come on, Flacco. Just take Nikki. She likes you, and no other girl's gonna like you that much. This is your first chance. She's gonna pop your cherry. What kind of God? Really? That's advice? Like, if you want to be my big brother and like big friend, why didn't you give me a copy of the fucking interview? That would have shown volumes on which side you reside. But no, something in you always have to have the upper hand. You always need to have the win. You always need to have something above someone, you know. But like I said, you have a copy, I have a copy. It shouldn't even be a fucking issue, you know? It shouldn't even be a fucking issue.
She's actually messaging me right now. She said he was telling me about his mom last night and how she always tells him no one loves him and she does, and how she has his best interest in mind.
No one loves me and she does. She has his best interest in mind.
Then he got mad at me because I said, well, I mean, she is your mom, so I can understand why she would say that.
No, it's. She says that, because it's like if I'm not doing what she wants, or if I'm not doing something how she wants, or how she sees fit, then I get told that she has my best interest in heart. The place I was at doesn't have my best interest. I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or I'm a horrible son. It's not. She. I mean, if it was up to her, she still would be working for me, and I mean, but they don't pay a lot as it is, and I need to be taking care of my own shit, and she has her own shit to take care of. She has her own health, and she has her daughter who needs her, and her grandkids who need her too. So it's like I think what I was telling uh who, who, I love how you don't name her, but okay, right. Might as well, you know. Okay, so I think you were. I think she was just talking about like, yeah, because I was saying that What? Wait, what? No, I don't think I ever told anybody that my mom loves me and she has my best interest at heart and nobody likes me and no, I never said that. Of course, people like me and care about me. It's just that like that's really weird. I don't know who that I told that to. They probably got what I said wrong, but that's not what I meant. Because that's not reality. The reality was that my mom I had a very toxic relationship with my mom, and though it's gotten better, it was toxic. So I guess I was just lashing out because my mom was probably being manipulative at the time, and was probably what I was talking about because that's what happened.
Um, so, but we we've tried to give him advice and try to help him. I even told him, I said, dude, I said, you're really smart. I said, but you have to work on how you, um,
Social.
yeah, yeah. Like I told him, I said, when we really listen to what you're saying, I said we can pick apart what you mean and what you want to say, but you're not expressing it well. And that's what I said. You are smart. I said, but you need to work on expressing it.
Right.
And like we try to look out for him. Like he has my personal number, because I've told him like, call me, like if or text me, if you need something, text me. If like,
Yeah, I need that interview. What did you tell me? What did Take Back tell me? What did Taylor tell me? What did you all tell me? Oh, actually, what did Ray Ray tell me? Like. So yeah, if I ever needed something, which was a copy of that interview, but you couldn't give me that. Oh no, not at all. So I know who I was playing with too. I know who you are in a sense. Could you be good? Could you be a good friend? Yeah, I'm trying to meet that Isaac. And I'm trying to meet that good friend, buddy Isaac. But it's really hard to dissect it when simple things like, yeah, sure, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let me give you a copy of the interview. Like, since I have a copy, since it's part of it's already out here, I don't need to hold this over your head because that's disingenuous. That's not fair. Oh, but of course, the people within Guest Mob, the enablers, they don't see it that way. They don't see it that way at all. But that's fine.
like he's done these drink streams, and he's like talked about suicide before, and all types of stuff.
Oh my god, I love how you. Well, it's not suicidal ideation to say that. Why am I here when people just don't listen to me? People just don't try to understand. People take me out of context so many fucking times. People stereotype me, assume they know what the fuck is going on. So it's like it gets to a point where I'm. That's just like that's like me saying basically, "Oh my god, I hate my life. Why am I here? Just fucking kill me." That's basically that what that is. I'm not saying that I wanted that. There's so much going on. There's so much bullshit crap going on. I want to know what happens. I want to see what happens. So simple. You know, okay. I guess it's suicide ideation because I'm saying that I wish that why am I here? Like why am I here and shit like that. But other than that, it's not like I want to die. I mean, sometimes I feel like that when people just don't ignore me, talk over me, don't fucking listen to me, disrespect me, show not an ounce of genuineness or being real and such. Austin Ferris, hello.
And
Yeah. I've read a lot of what he writes and what he thinks, and a lot of the family, you know, they're not that sharp. So when he talks about things, they don't understand what he's saying. Where I
You do sometimes, but I mean, it depends on what that something is, and then sometimes, I mean, you'll tell me, but it's like you're kind of anti. I mean, you got a lot of hurt and anger yourself, so you don't really react positively when I talk to you about family, because all family has their happenings and stuff.
I do, not because I'm his mom. And when I was referring to him about that I love him and, to be careful, I was talking to him about his cousin and she's money hungry. And because she's ripped off her own grandmother, her family, cousins, family,
Oh fuck! You talked about that.
friends. And I was warning him about her when I said that. I told him, if you ever get someone, I just hope that you guys love each other, respect, and it lasts because it's hard these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The cousin that ripped off grandmother, and okay, well, that incident. Well, okay, wait, what? Hold up, fuck.
Family, you know, they're not that sharp, so when he talks about things, they don't understand what he's saying. Where I do, not because I'm his mom. And when I was referring to him about that I love him and, to be careful, I was talking to him about his cousin and she's money hungry. And because she's ripped off her own grandmother, her family, cousins, family, friends. And I was warning him about her when I said that. I told him, if you ever get someone, I just hope that you guys love each other, respect, and it
Whoever gets to someone. So what does this have to do with that cousin? I know you're who you're talking about, but I mean, it's a different family affair. Again, family gets really sticky. That's a lot. Jeez, mom, what's up with all this inner family stuff you're talking about?
lasts because it's hard these days. I mean, it's always been hard since the beginning of time. That's just the way it is. But so that's what I was trying to
Are you
warn
texting Isaac, or who's texting you in the background? Fuck.
him about. And I said, be glad that I care about you. I love you. I care about you. I want you to, live on your own, be what you want to be,
That's what I'm doing. That's what
go to
I'm doing.
school, you know, go to work. I know he wants to work, but it's hard because of the epidemic and because of, his physical. Like I remember when he was younger, he wanted to work at a fast food place. I forgot. And they told him no, and I know it's because the customers are going to see his hand.
What? That never happened. Can that actually happen though? Oh no, that's discrimination. Like that can't happen. That's because of wait, what? That what? That never
Well,
happened.
I know he wants to work, but it's hard because of the epidemic and because of his physical. Like I remember when he was younger, he wanted to work at a fast food place. I forgot, and they told him no, and I know it's because the customers are going to see his hand.
Okay, I don't. That's disability discrimination right there, and like I never heard that incident. I was able to. I could have though. I could have worked in a hotel, but I mean, somebody didn't sign my papers when I was 18, so I couldn't. I mean, I could have went to the other parent, but I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that was never an incident or something. But I mean, yeah, I do worry about my hand in some situations. Like working again, possible girlfriend, and other bullshit attached to it, and assumptions and stereotypical uh, stereotypical, being stereotyped, and all the other bullshit. Yeah, here we go.
But yeah, because I one day I was watching this
But you're rather working for me, so you rather be working for me and me abuse the system. So which I don't want to do at all. So it's not gonna work.
program. It was about a guy who had Down syndrome. That's Down syndrome. People they to live on their own and work and everything. And they're the nicest, sweetest people. But see, he doesn't have anything like that. He doesn't. He was born physically, genetically, or with deformities. And
Hmm.
we just found out what happened and why. Last year, he found out through about genetics. So it's something that happened generations. You
Jesus.
know how they say, don't mess with your family
Jesus, mother, why would you? Oh God, maybe.
members because sexually because the baby will come out retarded.
Fuck. Down. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility of that. But again, I don't have mental issues. I mean, I have mental issues, but I mean, I'm more than capable of supporting myself and shit like that. So, which is good. Again, I had to grow up and I had to move out because it's not fair to you. It's not fair. It's not fair for people. It's not fair for families. It's not fair that people need to take care of me. I mean, yeah, if I was more disabled and I needed it, of course I would love to be taken. I would love to be taken care of and shit. I mean, I don't want somebody wiping my ass and shit. What's the point of living if I'm gonna be that disabled? But but I'm conscious and I know what's what, and you don't have to go through that.
So
Hmm.
back in the day they would say retarded, but they really meant physically. Like the circuses would have people, they would call them freaks and use them in the circuses, you know, as years before. And because there's always been incest in families and generations from way back.
Jesus.
That maybe it was because of his drugs from his dad. And no, that wasn't because I had a cousin and her own man. They were both heroin addicts and they had two identical, beautiful twin boys. There's nothing wrong with them. They're 2 years
Dad was a jerk. Oh, I know you're.
older than my son. So it wasn't. We found out it wasn't about the drugs that everybody thought. My mom said, "Are you sure it wasn't you?" I said, "Mom, I was just a pothead, never an alcoholic or hard drugs." I go, and if that was a fact, they wouldn't have never let me take my son home. I've had him since day one. And I had that conversation with my mom when my son was his teens. So there's a lot of factors. I mean, I shouldn't tell you a lot of things medically, but I want you to understand.
Yeah, well, yeah. So yeah, that's her logic is why she's saying this to get him to understand, to get him to explain why I'm doing this. Like basically, it would be the same. Like like some parents, they're very like, oh, let me explain my kid. Let me explain about them, so he could be and better understood. So he could be better explained and better appreciated, better treated better, maybe, or maybe Isaac could have been a better friend and shit like that. But no, this is just pure used as a weapon for this online shit, obviously. So I mean, but unfortunately, she doesn't know that. So yeah,
Uh, my son's point of view. I'm not saying what he's done and said is right. No, it's far from it, and he knows that. But I think he just lashes out. Um, and it's not his dad's or our fault. I mean, he can find out whose side of the family it's from.
I mean,
It's not going to matter. I want to know. He doesn't want to know, but it's not going to matter
yeah, I want to know, but I can't find them.
because this is generations, not one, two, three. I mean, this goes way back. But so it didn't bother him. It didn't affect him mentally, only in his crazy thinking.
Thank you. Only my crazy thinking, like Jesus.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, so I'm, just telling these things about him, his physical, and so let's see where it goes from here. But I'm glad that you guys, you know,
Wait, where's the talk of me being retarded? What the fuck?
kind of can reach out to him and talk to him. So
Yeah, reach out to me and talk to me. Still waiting for that.
yeah, I hate when he says a manipulator because I'm not manipulating. I'm telling him the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, you as a mom, you tell me the good and the bad and the ugly. But you see, I'm a lot like you, and I mean, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, I mean, I mean, yeah, you can be manipulative when it comes to like what I should be doing or what or what I'm not doing or like stuff that has to do with with dealing with family or stuff like that. You can't be very manipulative. I mean, it's just you know I don't. I mean, and you know that too. I mean, you know that too. Like you ask, you kind of butt in. You ask my friends for their numbers. You kind of get them and you kind of like you just it's a mess. It's really is. I mean, it's just. I mean, even when you came over here, it was really awkward because then you got into the house politics and you got into the family politics of where I'm at, and that did not go well. Day one you were here, it was like, oh my god. I mean, I got your narcissism and the narcissism again. It's helped me out a lot. I mean, but in a lot of ways, it's been destructive. And like I mean, but I'm trying to do what my sister did. I'm trying to get out, go on my own, and I'm trying to do my own shit. I'm trying to I'm trying to help me so you can help you and that shit.
The pros and cons of life, as growing up. And yes, I was a single parent, so I didn't. My yes was yes, my no was no, you know, and just, just, you know,
Why isn't there any cuts to this? Why isn't there any cuts to this? Was she given the real copy or what? Huh.
being on the right track and showing them the right track. Right now, he doesn't want to go to church. He grew up um, in church, Christian church, and things
Huh?
like that. So he tells me he knows the Bible. He knows a lot. He said he's
He
read it.
he tells me different because he constantly tries to
Who's texting you? Jesus. You guys should count how many times the Isaac's phone beeps when he interviews when he does this.
debate because I go to church Like my godparents are actually, I'm a pastor and his wife.
Oh,
Uh, I'm a pastor and what? Oh, oh,
okay.
So I go to church every Sunday. I go to Bible study every Wednesday.
church every month. Okay.
He grew up um, in church, Christian church, and things like that. So he tells me he knows the Bible. And he knows a lot. He said he's
He
read it.
he tells me different because he constantly tries to debate me because I go to church.
Well, I haven't told you how much I know of the Bible again because we never really have that talk. And to be fair, you do have 4 kids to deal with, so so you can't always be. We can't always have hours of conversation. I mean, then again, you're. You do your own thing, like everybody else.
Like my godparents are actually, I'm a pastor and his wife.
Your godparents are actually I'm a pastor and his wife. What? Your godparents are pastor and wife?
Oh, okay.
So I go to church every Sunday. I go to Bible study every Wednesday, and he constantly tries to debate me on the subject because he says that there is no God, there's no Jesus, there's no, you know.
What I debate is that there is a God, but Yahweh is a very warlike God. It's a very unnerving God. And Jesus and the devil is supposed to be this villain, but Jesus, there's probably a Jesus for sure. I have no problem with Jesus. Jesus was a pretty good, interesting guy with a lot of different interesting views, like 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 against spoke out against religion, spoke out on helping your fellow brother, your fellow sister, your fellow man, and spoke about uh spoke about not not doing violence and stuff like that, and trying to keep the peace. And yeah.
He, kind of comes at me about my beliefs, like, oh, well, you believe this, and that's not true. You have this false belief, and actually, me and him talked about this for over an hour a couple of nights ago. I started from the Garden of Eden, and he was asking questions, and well, how about because the Bible says this, and that's not true, and I'm like, well, it is true because if you look here, and if you look here, and this, and and we were on the phone on a three-way, with the woman that he likes, that likes me, but we.
Ken Angel BSC likes you. She's in love with you. I tried to ship you both together.
Were on a three-way call for like the longest time while me and him kind of were going back and forth on the subject. He constantly tries to challenge about like religion because he says he does not believe in God. He doesn't believe in Jesus, anything in the Bible, things like that.
Right. Okay. I grew up knowing right and wrong, and I started out in Catholic and going to catechism and making first Holy Communion, and then as I got older, I really didn't understand the Catholic because all they
So, that music.
did was do the rosary. So I did pretty good, and I never touched the Bible or knew about the Bible till I was 28 years old. I walked into church 4 months pregnant with my son, and I've never looked back. So my mom didn't believe in God, and I asked her why. She told me because if there was a God, all this wouldn't happen. Kids wouldn't be born like this. This wouldn't be. And I said, Mom, but we have free will. You need to read the Bible. You need to know. So my son, even my son got baptized. He'd go to church. Even my friend, he'll call every once in a while. Uh, he called for Sunday to go to church, and he lives it's like maybe 100 miles from my son, and I could go and pick up my son, and I live in between them and other people to go to church. Now he's supposed to pick us up tomorrow to go to Bible study, and so my son's never told me that he didn't believe in God. He would just say, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." And yes, we would also debate, but I think part of it is, because he was is born like this, that he, doesn't want nothing to do with God.
I
And
want something to do with the God, just not the biblical Christianity version of God. He's pretty
definitely,
screwed up, Putting the tree in Eden, taking taking free will from the Pharaoh. He wouldn't let the people go with Moses because all this had to be done according to the Bible. Because he told the Israelites during Joshua's conquest to kill all the Canaanites and enslave the women and don't and you know kill off every single person. You know, not very pleasant God. Yahweh was it?
like that. So I just gotta pray for him.
Other reasons too.
But I don't know. This is this is very,
Other reasons too why Yahweh wasn't a pleasant God. I mean, holy fuck. Okay.
very alarming how he's acting and being and doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's honestly, I mean, it's like the past, I want to say 8 months, we had seen kind of like a different side of him. So it wasn't like he stopped harassing people. It was just that he stopped harassing us. And I know this may sound selfish, but it's like we were okay with that. You know what I mean? We were
Yeah,
like, at least he's not harassing us anymore. Really, the people that did care about you, that were trying to help you here, I said, we're all about to cut you off. So you are pushing everybody away.
Okay. Yeah. Not one penny. You guys just give me one penny. By the way, when I was homeless. Yeah. It was like, you got what you deserve, Flocka. You got what you deserve. That's all y'all told me. So, so, I didn't push you away. I'm more than willing to communicate with anyone, guest mob or not.
And you need to stop. And he just went all. I mean, it was all night. And then me and the woman were talking after he dropped off the call. Me and her were talking. She goes, "What are you going to do? Because you sound pretty upset." And I told her, I said, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get the cops involved. I won't call his
I'm not. I won't call this.
apartment or nothing like that. I said, I'm just going to go to sleep. And
You lied. I thought you were gonna do it. What? Whoa. Okay, well,
I mean, it was all night. And then me and
but you
the woman were
eventually did.
talking after he dropped off the call. Me and her were talking. She goes, "What are you going to do? Because you
Oh,
sound pretty upset." And I told her, I said, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get the cops involved. I won't call his apartment or nothing like that. I said, I'm just going to go to sleep and see how this plays out.
all you had to do is call me back, and we could have talked this out. But we didn't do that with me that night, did you?
I said, maybe he'll go to sleep and he'll wake up and stop.
uh-huh.
I wake up. He never stopped. And I'm getting messages, text messages from other people like, hey, he's contacting me. My friends are texting, hey, he's messaging me. And I'm like, he has still not stopped. And then that's what prompted me to finally be like, you know what? Fine. And now the law's involved. Now his building manager is involved. She gave me
The law was not involved. The building manager was
her
involved totally.
email. She has all the footage, all the videos
Yeah, because you gave it to her, obviously.
Uh-huh.
involved. She said she's going to be meeting with him I think she said immediately. So I don't know if she was going over there like right when we hang up. I don't know. She didn't specify, but I think her name was. I know her last name is Montez. As
Yeah,
well.
Celia, Celia.
Fuck. Uh,
Huh?
hmm.
Yeah, her name's Celia Montez.
Yeah. So she said she was going to go meet with him immediately. Because she was like, listen, we have guidelines. She goes, and he's not following the guidelines. She goes, he can't be acting like that while he's living here.
Right.
So she said she's going to go meet with him immediately to put a stop to it, or I guess figure out a way to put a stop to it. And what she did tell me, she goes, listen, she goes, whatever we do, she goes, I'm not going to be able to tell you what we do. She goes, but just know we're doing something.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I pretty much was like, okay,
she can't tell you that they're
yeah,
gonna do. Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, hopefully this keeps him in. I'm sorry. I can't think. I'm so upset about this. You know, I'm
I,
moving and trying to get myself situated, and I'm old now. I'm gonna be 66, and I have a lot of medical problems now because I didn't take care of myself. I did in-home care for the elderly and disabled for 33 years, and I never took care of myself physically because it was hard, and especially with my son. I used to say, cool, nobody wants me to babysit. They didn't want me to babysit their kids because then I would ask if they would babysit my son, you know. And the reason why they were afraid is because my son was on breathing inhalers, in and out of hospital, breathing machines I had to carry around. And so they didn't want to be responsible. And they told me we were afraid that if he was to die in our care, you would kill us. I go,
They don't want to be responsible. Yep, which is true.
yeah, I understand, but no, our children we're just babysitting our children. And I would never blame nobody if he was to die. When each of us dies, it's our time, no matter what or where or who, unless we're murdered. But our days, are God knows when He's going to take us, and I would have never blamed none of you for that. But anyway, I would literally take my son to my cousin's house and have my daughter and her 5 kids and take them to the park because it was easier. It was
yeah,
easier. I guess I just needed a break. I mean, I was even able to go into the service when I was 34. At that time, my son was 6. And the main reason I was going to go because I always wanted to go before
Conversation.
me, but I had bad eye vision.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so I wasn't allowed. Then I got a waiver
Jesus.
from the government.
It's too bad I recorded all this. I mean, I don't know. Fuck. I still can't get over you said all this shit. It is what it is. Too bad I don't have alcohol on me. Let's see what the chat has to say. Chat, are you active? Are you active, chat? No, maybe somebody wants to come on up. Hold up. Let me see if somebody wants to come on up. I'll have to talk to that guy. Here we go.
That it was okay. I was because I still able to drive today. There's a lot of people that even have one eye missing that are able to drive. I have no tickets or accidents. I've been driving 45 years, and so I didn't go into the service because that was going to be my way out to escape because I was tired already. Like I told you, the first 7 years, I probably didn't say it. First 7 years of my son's life, every 2 months or 2 weeks he'd be in the hospital. That was because of his heart. That was because of asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia. And so he survived all this, and I got to remind him, you survived all this. You're here for a reason. I mean, even the
No, I'm not. I'm here because you didn't have an abortion. That's why I'm here, Mom. I'm here because you chose to keep me.
doctors, when I was pregnant with him, oh, the baby's fine. Back in the day, they didn't tell us if there was a boy or a girl, and that everything was okay. Even the doctors, if they would have known about my son, they would have told me to get an abortion, and I probably would have, being a new baby in Christ. At 4 months, when I started going to Christian church, I would have went along with the hospital because they said everything's fine,
Fuck.
and I probably would have got abortion, but God didn't even allow the doctors to speak because
Shit. Hold up. So, yeah. Fuck. That's a lot of shit. All right. Well. Oh wow. Now we're 24 minutes. Okay. I hope you all love this. I'll watch the rest of it another day, another time. I guess I could finish it. Might as well. Might as well. Okay, might as well. I have autism. No, I don't. No, I'm not autistic. Well, I mean, I'm doing a good job socializing now, but I'm in a toxic community. What do you mean I didn't have a good job? I didn't have a bad job socializing with the kids around my apartment, though, Sometimes they did, they were assholes, but I mean, kids are all assholes back then. Yeah. I wouldn't boost my ego that much. I mean, rebel. Yeah, just like him. Isaac's rebelling too. Yep. We're both being toxic as fuck. I'm talking shit, but I'm no leader. He's the leader, and he's doing his thing, and he's running his community and talking shit. They're, they're, that's, that's bad. He lied. Maybe they do that. For all my friends, I don't know. You want to be my friend? Be my friend if you want to be my friend. Since all my other friends are not here. Rachel Butler, what's that? Gee, friend if you want. Yeah, but yeah, oh, yeah, sure. Yes, you can. A lot of people do. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't act different online than you do in real life. Many people do that. You probably do that. If you acted how you acted online, then in real life, you would probably be in jail or some shit. I don't know, maybe because you probably talk it out of you probably talk out of it. I mean, you probably talk yourself out of it. But many people do that. I mean, I am acting. I do act. Not all too different. I am acting somewhat like how I would act in real life. It's just I don't have. I have less to say because you know not many people are challenging me and talking to me. So it's like I'm just a lot more peaceful, I guess, a little more quieter. But of course, to the people that know me, I'm very talkative and very, stuff like that. Social. Yeah, yeah. Place where it was. I stopped. But it wasn't enough for Popper. Popper just had to get me evicted. Because that's the kind of guy Popper is. A different number, huh? Why didn't you use the same number you oh oh the Google Voice number, different one. Yeah, you don't need to get in contact with her. It's cool. You don't need to keep in contact with him. I'm good. I'm good without his internal influence. Yeah. Which just go. She has to play it. Jesus, you shoveled him way too fucking much, man. God. What do you mean there's no audio? Such a liar. What?
Husband, and she's money hungry. She's going.
I don't have alcohol on me. Wow, you gonna troll me like that? You gonna troll me like that? There's audio. What are you talking about? What the fuck? What? There's audio. All right, here we go. No, you are such a troll. I've been on here, and I've been presenting this. There's audio. What do you? Hold up, hold on. Show. Yeah, it should be
And my
sharing.
son has helped
Audio.
me with.
It's sharing the audio. What do you mean? There's no audio? Ah, God. The phone call is in here. You're such a liar, you troll. Oh my God. Whatever. All right. Well, I'm glad you can hear it now. There's the-
what he can, and I'll pay him back in food stamps. He says, "Mom, I told you, you don't have to pay me." I said, "I've never took from you, and I never will." You know, I go, or either that, or you get paid when I die from life insurance. Other than that, right now I don't have it. And
Jesus.
my daughter had nerve to tell me, "Well, go," because she has a good job. "Well, go get a job." I said, "I can't work." I lost my eyesight on the left side and half on the right, and I was born um, literally partially sighted. You know how 20/20 is perfect
Yeah.
as it goes up 24 to 26? Well, I was born my right eye 20-200. That's already legally blind. And then my left was 20-400. Well, 12 years ago, I woke up and I couldn't see at all out of my left. But they test drive me, and no tickets, no accidents. I'm still able to drive. There's a paper from the
Such a
doctor to
troll.
take to the DMV
Rach.
that I'm still
Rachel.
able to drive.
I hope you're not doxing
So I
someone's
have
kid.
some good things being blessed with, but some other stuff that is beyond my control. The agencies, the epidemic, you can't get nobody on the line. You have to wait for mail, all kinds of things. But everything's falling into place now. So we will stay with this. Me, my son, my daughter, the police, the agency, where he lives, and I hope he changes, because he doesn't need enemies. This world is evil.
Okay, where's talking about the whole child accusation shit thing? What the fuck? Isn't that in here?
We need all the people and good things happening here. So I don't want him to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is this about Aunt Cassandra?
Uh,
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said, what is this about Aunt Cassandra?
Aunt Cassandra?
Yeah.
What you said? Aunt Cassandra?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or am I getting confused and mixed up with something?
Um, I'm not sure.
Oh.
And Aunt Cassandra?
Uh-huh.
Like if I have the Aunt Cassandra or
No, my son.
I want you to talk to
huh?
Papa.
I don't know. I gotta talk to my
Uh,
daughter again about that. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah. No, I did speak with my son. Stop this. If you can't be friends and good with this community you're talking about, then get off it and stay off it.
where's talking about my family didn't like me? Where's that shit at? Okay, this. What the fuck? Wow.
He goes, okay, okay, I know, I know.
Oh, so he might be talking about a joke that I made when I was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
I told him I told him after talking to your daughter, I said to him, and I was like, so question is what? I'm like, is your sister single?
Oh,
And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm just wondering. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, you never know. Maybe it'll be mother-in-law Cassandra.
oh, I well, my daughter, which is my daughter just turned 40. My daughter was a widow at 30, and my daughter has 6 kids.
Oh, okay.
But she's my youngest. I mean, my oldest grandson. He just turned 23. Um, Friday, last Friday, and she's a great mom. She's a
Man,
good mom.
yes, man.
She works. The kids are in school. Well, 2 of them are out of school now, graduated. Everybody's doing good. She's a thank God she's a good mom. Um, and Carlos loves all the family cares and likes my son, but it was hard for him growing up because they did.
All the family cares and likes my son. Wait, what the? Okay, where's the fucking child shit thing at? What the fuck? Why does this sound so cohesive? Like, uh, okay, what the fuck? Okay, there's a few more minutes left. Okay.
Invite them to a lot of things and stuff like that. But now that they're older, they're more you know like.
Go on. 43.
Oh, okay.
But she's my youngest. I mean, my oldest grandson. He just turned 23. Um, Friday, last Friday, and she's a great mom. She's a good mom. She works. The kids are in school. Well, 2 of them are out of school now, graduated. Everybody's doing good. She's a thank God she's a good mom. Um, and Carlos loves all the family cares and likes my son, but it was hard for him growing up because they didn't invite him to a lot of things and stuff like that. But now that they're older, they're more.
They didn't invite me to a lot of things because of how growing up and me being disabled. So where's the fucking I diddled somebody or some bullshit? Where's that shit at?
They're more you know like one invite him, and he doesn't drive because he doesn't have good vision. And even if he got one of those special cars about the brakes and stuff like that, handles and pedals.
Why does this interview sound like fucking? Did Morticia get the full interview or what? What the fuck? Not Morticia, not Morticia, who fucking like called me out on that bullshit with Rachel giving the fucking full. What the fuck? Why is this a better interview than what Isaac? What the? Oh my god, this is so fucking weird. So what the? Oh my god, like what the fuck? This is weird. There's only a few minutes left, you guys. Okay.
Because of his eyesight, he wouldn't be able to drive. So he has, a lot of problems that are easy for us, where it's hard for him, and one of them is getting around. I mean, I'll say, you need me to go to the market? Do you want me to go over there and help clean the house and laundry? No, Mom, I'm all right. I'm cool. And so he does everything on his own, even getting around.
Oh,
But yeah, so there's a lot of things. So I think he's lashing out, and this is just something completely different. And he thinks he's in a. What does he say? He goes, "I want to be independent. I want my life normal." I mean, he could have help, you know, being a disabled person, but he's not disabled. He's able to do anything and everything, but he doesn't want no help from anything and anybody. So he's lashing out, and he's trying to be fit in with everybody and be normal and just be an idiot.
Okay, something's missing here. Okay, where's the rest of it?
Factor is by far the best.
Hold on.
To get in,
Where's the rest of it? Hold on. I'm gonna put that. Where's the rest of it? Okay, well, I guess that's it. Hope you all were entertained. I don't know why this. I don't know why this sounds way better than Isaac's interview with my mom. So I mean, this is what that is. But I mean, what the fuck? I'm confused. I hope you're entertained. Like, what the fuck? All in all, good night. Have fun.